Shalom, Akyam. Restless night, man. So I'm going to be productive and go straight into a sit down. And what I want to touch on is the fact that, this truth should not be something you do for reward. You should do this truth. You should stay steadfast in this truth, even if no one gives you any sort of credit for it. If no man accounts of your labors, still stay true and steadfast, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will reward you, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai sees what you do. Don't be like these hypocrites out here seeking reward. And that goes for not only the Christians and these people in the world, but also these false teachers, man. These Israelite groups really outside the camp of GMS that prophesy falsely in the name of the Lord, man, because they got their reward coming. They do it for the eyes of men, to man please. But the Lord is not with that, man. The Lord doesn't even really need us out here. He's just got us out here for the sake of prophecy, man, because he said that his servants would be out there prophesying, man. And the Most High could seal the elect and deliver Israel without us. We're nothing. We're just literally instruments of the Lord, characters in a movie playing a role. But he could wrap this up without us. This is Matthew the 6th chapter and the 1st verse. Take heed that you do not your alms before men to be seen of them, otherwise you have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. And that's plain to the point. Don't be a man pleaser. And when it comes to alms, it's not like, obviously it's primarily about prayer and your supplication to the Lord. But even then, don't be trying to be out there. Don't be trying to be out here doing the work of the Lord just to be seen of men, to attract women, to seem like you're some all-knowing, all-powerful being. Because the same way the Most High gave you that knowledge, he can take it away from you. And there's been numerous examples of that, man. Verse 2 goes on to say, therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound the trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets. Now, you're going to have scoffers out there saying, well, you guys are in the streets. Well, guess what? We're in the streets because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua instructed us to come out there and wake up Israel, man, and curse out dumbasses like yourselves who would be thinking some stupid shit like that. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushua instructed us to not be hypocritical. So when you got to extrapolate properly from the scriptures, man. When you're obviously doing things like your prayer, you're not supposed to be out there in public making a scene up in them churches, screaming how you love Jesus and how, and singing at the top of your lungs, giving a testimony in front of the church. Your prayer is your conversation, private conversation between you and your Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. When you're prophesying, obviously you got to be out in the highways and the byways, like the scripture says. Isaiah 58:1 tells you to cry aloud and spare not. But also, don't be doing the work out there in public falsely just for man pleasing, just so that people can turn around and say, oh, how holy art thou? Because we ain't shit, man. The Lord described us as filthy rags. The emphasis of this sit down is just be humble and know that you're a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. We all are, man. We're the offscouring, the best of the worst, Anyway, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. That's destruction on this side, man. But when thou doest thy alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. And that's another thing, man. A lot of people, and especially in the world, will only do good unto you when they feel they can get something back off you. When you do good unto a brother, you can't have the attitude of, well, look, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, like it's a tick box exercise. You can't say, well, I gave the brother food, I gave him water, I invited him into my house. Because if you're doing that just for the sake of, Lord, I've done good unto a prophet now, fuck it, I'm just going to do what I do until you come, and you got to save me because I did good unto one of your men, you're going to be destroyed, man. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Most High deceitfully. And that's not just prophesying. That's even if you're showing love to a brother, man. Show love to a brother sincerely, because you're bringing damnation onto yourself if you literally show love to a man on some man service thing, just trying to get saved. Look at Ananias and Sapphira. The scripture will tell you, man, in Acts, like, it tells you they sold land. You know anything about, like, if you sell a house now, even if you don't own the land, you're looking at least in London, $250,000, 230,000 upwards, like, and that's a small dwelling place. They had land. So imagine they maybe sold it for 100,000 shekels. And then they brought 50,000 to their apostles. Like, look, this is enough to suffice the whole of Israel for a whole year. You know, we can buy food, we can buy supplies, all of that. They were going, you can imagine Jake as well, wicked Jake, especially, that knew they were hoarding riches. They would have been going off like, look, Peter, they bring you 10 shekels, they bring you 1,000, we bring you 50,000. Like, you could have imagined how they were going on. But despite their massive offering, the Lord still killed their asses because they weren't sincere, man. They kept a portion of the riches for themselves. The Most High would have rathered, like, the woman that gave, I think it was a penny. You know, I'm not selecting for the misquote, but she gave up, like, basically the equivalent of a penny, and it was all that she had. The Most High would have preferred that compared to a 50,000 offering, because it wasn't sincere and it wasn't really done for the betterhood of the brotherhood. It was just really done so that they could turn around and say, well, we gave 50,000 to the ministry. You have to hold us in some high esteem. The Most High will kill you for that, man. You could live your life falsely showing love to brothers, having respect to persons, and the Most High could still kill your ass anyway. You'll just be one of those men on the sidelines talking about, Yahweh Shai, have we not cast out devils in your name? Have we not prophesied about your coming, showing love to the brotherhood? Hey, man. Man pleasing, man, ain't gonna get you nowhere. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Most High deceitfully. I'ma say it again. Anyway, and when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. That's these churches, man. That's why the churches, that's one of the many reasons why the church is off. Anyway, but thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Speaks for itself. But when you pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathens do, for they think that they should be heard of their much speaking. Hey, man, I'm going to say it like this. A prayer, like Apostle Rakar always goes into it, pray always. A prayer can be something as simple as, Barakafar Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for waking me up today. Please guide me out, and while I when I leave my house, and bring me back safely. Tawada Aman. That in itself encompasses all you want to say, you know. As long as you know the true name of the Lord, being Yahweh, being the Most High's name, and Yahweh Shai being the Son's name, man. The Most High hears your prayers, man. The angels carry that up to him. So you ain't got to be all up here like, in the name of the Lord, like, you know, flexing like some Christian, Christ, all of that shit. Just do your shit sincerely and in meekness, man. The spirit of meekness, the Most High said the meek shall inherit the earth. He told us to be like children, man. Literally, we know we ain't shit. And as a child, you know you depend on your parents. So, like, you got, even though sometimes you might rebel, you might go off, you have that meek nature about you. That's the same mentality we gotta have. Just be spiritual, be humble, and the Most High, man, will deliver us, man, when we need be, you know, when we need to. Like it says, verse 8, be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things you have need of before you ask him. The Most High knows the desires of our hearts, man. Knows our minds, you know. He created us. The Most High seals our instruction in our minds, man, while we sleep, like I said in Job. So how would he not know what we're gonna ask him? You know, the Most High knows everything, man. Everything. He's omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, like the scriptures say. You know, he's in control of us. You know, there is no such thing as free will. So the Most High already knows what you're going to ask. He knows our lot. That's why you got to know, again, that you're a piece of shit. Because the Most High has written your program and you're just living it out. You know, and there's nothing you can do about it, man. If the Most High doesn't want you to be safe, he's going to make you do some shit to give him a reason to destroy you. And that's just the way it goes, man. We're literally drones in a storyline, man. We're captivated. We're slaves to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. But all we can do is hope, man, that we've not only been called but chosen also, you know, and fight that good fight of faith. But a good sign that will be if you can stay sincere in this, man, because Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is gonna redeem and elect, and that elect, man, that elect is gonna be a glorious thing to be a part of. The 144,000 and the 1/3. First fruits in the kingdom, man. Brother, stay humble, man, because you don't want something as simple as just pride. And that pride is not, it's a major thing. that's got a lot of people out the camp, but you don't want some stupid shit like that, man, ruining your chances of getting into the kingdom, if that was ordained for you anyway. But hey, stay strong at him and be humble, man. The spirit of humility. Hey, in general, humility brings you good things. Even when you deal with the devil, man, just be humble, man, and you get yourself out of a lot of shit. Humility, brothers. Humility. Even when you get rebuked, hey, man, even if you feel like you get rebuked wrongly, man, just take it on the chin and be humble, man, because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh knows your heart, and that's the main thing. We're not here to man please, and no man can save you. Not even the apostles can walk you into the kingdom. Only Yahweh Hashem Yahweh has the keys, man, you know. So stay true, man. And if anything, if you're going to please anyone, please the Lord. Shalom.